I'm back to Tell the Truth channel. Please like, share my content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and what other content that y'all go on. I appreciate that very much. I am in Jesus and Jesus is in me. All right. I've been hearing some things out there in the grapevine. If y'all don't know what I mean about the grapevine, that means I've been hearing some things out there in the world. That's what the grapevine means. That I've been hearing some things out there in the world, and I don't like what I've been hearing. Now, this is about the Ahakis, the people up there in the big, handling everything up there. They're supposed to be running the world right. This is about y'all. The ones that supposed to be having the people in your hands. You're supposed to have the whole wide world in your hands. You're supposed to have the whole wide world in your hands. But it seems like you don't have the whole wide world in your hands. Because you're not handling your business like you're supposed to handle it. You still got these people struggling. And now y'all got them struggling on their benefits, what they need, dental plans and all of this stuff that y'all holding back on these people. First y'all was holding back on their, money and to feed their families and keep a roof over their heads. Now y'all holding back the dental plans where they can't even get help for what they're going through in their lives, personal things that they need to see the doctors and the dentists and all that stuff that y'all is holding back on these people. So, like I'm finna say, you remember when Moses had Pharaoh, his father, and he built that whole city for Pharaoh's father? And Pharaoh's father got mad because he thought that Moses was not fulfilling his needs for him the right way, that he was probably giving the people what they need to build this city for him, which he did. Like he told him, he said, yes, I did. I gave them what they needed, because if I wouldn't have gave them, they wouldn't have been able to build that city for you. Would you rather have more dead people or more living people? Which one would you want, Pharaoh's father? Which one would you want? And he couldn't do nothing but just look at it. Just look at it. Just listen. That's all you could do is just listen. Because he knew it made sense. How you going to help people to work for you if you can't give them what they need? They got to survive. They got to survive. So if y'all want them to do the job right for y'all, then y'all got to do the job right for them. I'm going to put it like this. Y'all scratch their backs and they'll scratch y'all backs. That's how it goes. Y'all scratch their backs and they'll scratch y'all backs. Y'all do the right thing, they will do the right thing. Then therefore these people would love to come to work and work for y'all with no hesitation. They would tell people, I love going to my job because my job look out for me. My job have my back. So whatever I need, my job gonna give it to me. So if I need to take off to take care of my kids or whatever, my job gonna give me that. If I need more, insurance, my job gonna give me that. If I need more pay, my job gonna give me that. So I'm gonna work hard for my job because I'm showing them that I appreciate the things that they do for us. So if y'all want y'all workers to do that and be appreciated for what y'all do for them, then they will show y'all how much appreciate they will do for y'all. That's what y'all got to think about. See, y'all sit there and get these companies and then don't think about nobody but y'all self and y'all families. As long as these people working hard and making sure that y'all have everything y'all want, like going on trips, having expensive cars, buying expensive jewelry, buying your kids cars, buying your kids homes, all of that. As long as they doing all this for y'all cool with that. But when it comes to them, for them, y'all say the hell with y'all. That's what y'all say. The hell with y'all. Long as y'all making money for us, that's all that matters. We don't care if y'all struggling or not. We don't care as long as y'all give us what we need. Because we just going to look down at y'all and laugh at y'all like y'all a bunch of roaches. That's what y'all saying up there. We just gonna look at y'all and watch y'all work like y'all just a bunch of roaches. Long as y'all making money for us, that's all we need. We don't care if y'all struggling. Long as y'all making sure we have expensive champagne, expensive liquor or whatever that they drink, they cool with that. They cool with that. But little that they know that they can end up losing all of their workers. All of them. They can end up losing all of their workers. Thank you, Father. Then gonna have to start out all over again, trying to get workers. And then when you do get them, you're gonna try to make them work for a little bit of nothing because you don't want to give them what they need. So you're gonna try to get people that's gonna work for a little bit of nothing because y'all don't want to give them what they need. And you do get people out there will do that. Mexicans, Puerto Ricans. Yeah, they would do it in a hot minute. They don't care. They don't care. As long as they know that they making money and taking that money and putting all their families in one big old home and, they cool with that because they got families that's going to help them. See, other people can't do that. Other people can't just come into other states, other cities and other towns, just to come in and just make money and then take it back to Mexico because that's what they do. That's what the Mexicans people do. They will come to the cities and then they will rack up and take it back to Mexico and then build them homes and buildings and start their business because they know that the people in the city don't have no sense. You think they don't know that? Yeah, that's why they come out here and collect. Because they know they're getting it the way they're supposed to get it. We come to the state, we get the money from the people that don't have no sense. They're going to give it to us, and we just take it back to Mexico and build up what we need for our people. That's what they do. Common sense, y'all. Common sense. And y'all thinking y'all getting somebody that's working cheap. No, you're not. These Mexicans know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know that they racking up, going back to where they stay and building their own business and stuff and making money and giving, resting the good and all that stuff. They cool. And they coming and they going back laughing at the people in the city. They laughing at y'all. Hierarchies up there. Look how stupid these people is. They think we slow. They think we slow. That's what they saying. Y'all think they slow. Just because we working for a little bit of nothing. They think that we ain't making nothing off that. Do you know that's why we have so many people living in our families, living in our houses? Because we racking up. Everybody that got a job in that whole house, they got a job. And they racking up on that money, taking it back to Mexico and building up more properties and companies and all of that stuff. That's what they doing. And y'all think y'all hurting anybody. No, you're hurting yourself. That's who y'all hurting. Y'all hurting yourself because y'all ain't getting over on nobody. You're getting over on yourself. That's what you're doing. And you ain't using your head on it. That's the point right there. Y'all not using your head on it because you think by y'all paying people to work a little bit of something, a little bit of nothing, that they not making a life off of it. Oh, yes, they is. They is. That's why they love coming to the state. That's why they love coming to the state because they know they can rack up and go back where they belongs. Do you get that? Do you get that? And then you got the people here that will work, that need money. You don't want to give it to them because they want too much. So y'all don't want to give them what they want because they want too much. So y'all going to say, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and hire the Mexicans and the Lacanos and all of them. And then we just gonna have them to work for a little bit of nothing. And they cool with that. They cool with it because that's all they got to do is take the money back to where they live and build them more things that they need. They don't need y'all. They just need the money. And when they got it, they gone back home. Enjoying themselves because they have their own companies. Everything they need, their own homes and mansions and all that stuff because they come in here to collect to get it and take it back. That's what y'all think y'all don't. That's what y'all ain't using y'all heads up there, hierarchies. That's why y'all ain't using y'all heads right. So instead of y'all helping y'all own people, y'all helping other people survive. See, God gave you, he picked y'all up there to help the world. Like, he put the whole wide world in your hands. He put the whole wide world in your hands. He put the whole wide world in your hands. He put the whole world in your hands. That's why he put y'all up there. To show you, to see what y'all can do. Is y'all really going to help the whole wide world? Is y'all going to help the people? Or y'all just helping out y'allself and thinking that y'all getting people to work for y'all for a little bit of nothing? These people is happy. Because when they leave y'all, they go back and laugh in y'all face. And say how stupid the people is in the state. How they just think that they using us, but they not using us. Because we still getting what we need. And then you're making your own people in the city suffer that lives in the state. Y'all making them suffer for no reason. For no reason, instead of just giving them what they need. What's the problem with that? What's the problem of y'all making sure that your people have what they need? You got what you need. Why they can't have what they need? And you wonder why the Lord down here. Are you serious? Are you serious? You wonder why God is here. Because the people been complaining about y'all. That's why he's down here. The people been complaining about y'all. Y'all get up there talking about we gonna run the world right. We gonna do this right. We gonna put our hands on the Bible and promise God we gonna take care of the world right. And then say, you know what? Let's just hire some more people from other states. And they say, cool with that. Come on, hire us. We cool with that. All we got to do is just take that money back to where we stay. So, how else? We cool with it. And that's what y'all do. And then get mad. And then say, you know what? We're going to make y'all suffer. We're going to make y'all people suffer. We're going to make y'all suffer because y'all want more money. So we're going to make y'all suffer because y'all want more money. Which they should have more money. They have a family. They have children. They have a home. They have bills. So they need more money. And that's what y'all need to give them. So I'm gonna call it out like this. Since y'all rather help the people that's not in your state, and you rather help people that's in your state you don't want to help, but you rather help people that's not in your state. So maybe I might just call judgment on y'all. I guess, since y'all want to help the people out of state and don't want to help the people in the state. So let me just call judgment on y'all so y'all won't have to worry about helping nobody because everything gonna change because my Father is going to change everything. So I call judgment on every hierarchy up there that's running the world, that's supposed to be running the world right and not doing it, but put their hand on the Bible. So the Bible, I call judgment on y'all for y'all placing the hands on y'all Bible, on the Bible, and not taking the Bible serious. So I call judgment on every last one of y'all. Y'all taking my Father's name in vain. That's what you're doing. You're using his name in vain. You're not doing what you're supposed to do when you place your hand on that Bible. That means you're supposed to serve the Lord the right way. Help the people. Everybody in the world, not just certain people. Everybody in the world. You have the whole wide world in your hands. You have the whole world in your hands. You have the whole wide world In your hands, you have the whole world. In your hands, you have the whole world in your hands. Use it. Do it right because you have the whole world in your hands. And like I said, I call judgment on every last one of y'all until y'all get it right and do it the right way. If you ain't going to run the job and you're not going to do it right, then get out of there and give somebody the job that's going to run it right. Get out of there. Don't be using my Father's name in vain if you're not going to run the world right. Get out of there and let somebody else do it. Thank y'all for listening to me. Jesus love you, Father love you, the Holy Ghost, the angels, the ancestors, and I love y'all. And I will be back to talk to y'all again soon. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day.